shadows deep where echoes fell, a priest once pure, now bound in hell. Through caverns black his sins unfold, a tale of woe in darkness told. Beneath the gaze of fiery eyes, a demon speaks with mournful sighs. O fallen shepherd, stained in shame, your sacred vows now just a name. In chambers dim your secrets bad.
Oh, did I stop it from reciting by walking up to it? Grab onto your shorts. What have you done? A long, long time ago, somewhere in Europe. Let's say Manchester.
I have no sins to confess. I've come here to speak the truth.
You're lying already.
My conscience is as clear as a child's. I have been framed and almost driven to insanity, but I am resolute in my faith. Oh Lord, that cursed day. It began like any other. Nothing could have predicted the horrifying events that would unfold later that night. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but
deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hello?
Hello, is this Father Matthias?
Yes, speaking. How may I assist you?
This is Marina Constanza. I'm a member of your parish, though I think it's unlikely you know me. I'm not much of a churchgoer. Oh, it may seem weird for me to come out of nowhere and ask for your help. I'm not even a good Christian.
Banish the thought. God, in his infinite mercy, takes care of all his children. But please, tell me more about what's troubling you.
Thank you, Father. You're too kind, but I'd rather not talk on the phone about my situation. I'd like to meet you in person if possible. It is a delicate matter. Can I come by? I live not far from there.
I can't prescribe
Certainly.
medication.
I've just finished my prayers and I'm about to prepare some tea. Do you have any preferences?
You're too kind.
Green
a cup
tea.
of strawberry tea would be lovely.
Ooh, strawberry
Right.
tea.
Then I'll be expecting you. If I'm not available, Felix, one of my students, will assist you until I return.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
God bless, and be safe on your way here.
Strawberry tea. That actually sounds
I recall
intriguing.
it well.
Tea
It was
with
a
Lady
few days
Marina.
before Christmas, just after Vespers. The distant sound of the organ in the nearby chapel filled the air as I readied myself to meet Lady Marina.
Lady Marina is going to be here soon. I should prepare some strawberry tea as she requested. Press Q. I've been working on my study about the rectory's past. If I have time, I hope to finish it one of these days. Omen at St. Mary's. I have been compelled and encouraged by my bishop for quite some time to compile a monogram about this place. The ongoing drama that has haunted this parish leaves me The ongoing drama that has haunted this parish leaves me restless. Too many S's in there. Over the years, numerous priests have what is going on right now? Over the years, numerous priests, both revered and despised, have met their demise under suspicious circumstances. There we go! Determined to shed light on the history of the rectory, I have embarked on a research endeavor, intending to create a photo album accompanied by brief descriptions of each priest, commemorating their lives and the impact that they had on this community, both positive and negative. My aim is to offer the people an opportunity to truly know about them, with all of their virtues and flaws. If I have some spare time, I should find all of the pictures. Left melt button. That's a pretty tree. That's a pretty tall tree. Wow, look at the light coming there, shining in. That's awesome. This game looks gorgeous. The tick-tock of that clock? Man, sick is right. Transit Gloria Mundi. Some Latin people will probably translate that for me because I don't understand that. I'm assuming it's Latin. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. Indeed. Oh, my mother, to whom should I confide the care of watching over my forever? Was that? Oh, whoa! What's all the chiming happening? What's supposed to happen? Oh, what was everything happening so fast here for? Or am I just making it that way? Slow down. There we go. See? Oh, what's this? Oh, shit. I only got blueberry tea. Should I call her back? I only got blueberry. It's going to have to be blueberry. Shit. The holy fragrance of this beautiful scented oil fills the air. What is it? Jasmine? There is no greater privilege in the world than to dedicate oneself to serving our Lord. Whoa, what is that? What is going on with that fireplace? That is crazy. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. She looks... she looks ashy. not being jokey, but because she's above a fireplace and she does look ashy. It looks like she's got black soot on her. The irony of that. Felix is quite the avid reader of these. Timeless? It's a bit puzzling considering that after his ordination, he'll be donning the simple black attire with a white collar. On the other hand, I enjoy lighting the fire with the pages of those magazines. They're made with special ink that burns for longer. It's a pity that they're so expensive, though. Man, what is happening with the reading right now? All right, we can close that up. We don't want her to see what I'm looking at. Timeless magazine. What a beautiful scent. What are those? What kind of flowers are those? I'm not a green thumb at all. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's sick looking. This relic reminds me of the countless souls that have walked this path of faith before me. May their intercession guide me as I strive to fulfill my calling. What's that? What's the FR? Johannes Archibald? Archibald? Never mind. He was the longest serving priest in office with undisputed zeal. He fought against the bands of thieves in the city. This got the better of him and culminated in his strange disappearance, never to be seen again. Rumors have circulated that he had left overseas to escape the vendetta that had vendetta he had on his head. What is going on? My tongue wants to move around too much. Should I call her back and tell her we don't have no strawberry tea? Lady Marina is going to be here soon. I wonder what it is she wants to talk about. I hope she knows I can't prescribe medication. I'm not that kind of doctor. I'm a doctor in faith, not STDs. Oh, shit. Aw. That's pretty. The A and the... Let me bring it back up. Alpha and Omega. What is that above the door? What the fuck is that above the door? Oh, it's part of whatever's going on there. What is going on there? Was that owls? I'm assuming this is where I'm supposed to go now. Whoa. This is crazy. This looks cool. This is sick. This is really excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. This is cool. Screenshot. This is really cool. Whoa, you crazy looking. Those are legit. I like looking at legit pictures like that. That's cool. Can I zoom in on them? I cannot. I like looking at legit old pictures like that. That's so cool. I'll take a shower later. For now, I should prepare some tea for Lady Marina. I don't have any strawberry. I got blueberry. Is this a pillow for my back? I'll probably need it for Marina when she shows up. What was that for? I like looking at old pictures like that. Oh my god, what happened? That picture is... It looks... Oh, maybe it was just the same photographer because she's got something happening there too, a fish hook gash. That's crazy looking. Whoa! Back it up there, sister. Sister. Then never mind. Oh! You're blessed, my son. You can go. Entering Felix's room without an invitation would be impolite. You must be Felix. God bless you. How are you? Felix. God bless? God... Did he mean that as a pissed off way? Oh, there's no question mark there. God bless. That's what he meant. I'm enjoying what might be the final day of this year with beautiful weather. I've just returned from a leisurely stroll through the park. Oh, bless you, Felix. I heard on the radio that a massive storm is approaching, perhaps even tonight. They're forecasting it to be the most powerful one in the last few years. I just hope it doesn't wreak havoc. Well, you better save the clock tower now. By the way, Father Josiah mentioned that struggles with severe migraines. Are you feeling better? Is everything all right? Me? Migraines? Nonsense. God bless you. How are you? I'll just repeat myself. I'm fine. It's just the weather. I see. Lately, the winter... Okay. I thought he was going to say weather. I see. Lately, the winter has indeed become incredibly unpredictable. One day it's warm and sunny, other only for the next day to bring rain and sharp drop in temperatures. I'm fine. It's just the weather. I'm making some tea. Would you want to join me? Ah, how I would love to gossip over tea. Make sure you don't put too much sugar in it. Unfortunately, I have to help my sisters with a comment with... Man. For whatever reason, I thought that said with gurgling. Don't hate me. Please don't hate me. I thought that say with gurgling. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to hell. I'm so sorry. I have to help the sisters at the convent with gluing the new wallpaper. I'll be leaving in an hour. I'm going to hell. Take care. See you around, Felix. Bye-bye. Now I should go peek in his room. Nope. That is so cool. They did a really, really good job on this. Oh, screenshot. This is astounding. They did a really, really good job on this. This was made by a single developer, by one guy. Astounding. He must be anal retentive. I mean that in a very, very good way. I received another certificate of appreciation last year. God, don't be humble or anything, Father. I received another certificate of appreciation last year. God damn. I thought about taking it down, but Felix insisted I humble myself and acknowledge my merit. But yeah, but the other 5 of them, oh, they're just regular pictures. And somebody left me $10? What's going on here? Why do we have this down? And why is there a saw? And we got somebody coming with STDs? What are we going to do? We going to chop her up? I'm not touching it. I don't want my dirty hands on it. I don't want my hands to get dirty. Hey. Razvan Ramolini. Young and naive, he sought to fight against the death penalty in the country. In a tragic twist, he lost his life at the hands of a psychopathic brute who was granted mercy just a few months prior. Oh, FR must be father. Duh. Wow. I'm not Catholic. What do you want? Strawberry, yoink. Now, is that technically stealing? And I got 2 witnesses right there. I'm going to hell. I'm talking about convents, gurgling, and now I got... never mind. Dear Father Matthias Martin, I have purchased this strawberry tea pack for you as a token of gratitude. Your guidance means a lot. From your humble novice, Felix. Aww. Thank you, Felix. Whoops, wrong button. Thank you, Felix. Oh, I can't run. Thank you, Felix. You want a hug now because you got me strawberry tea? Uh-oh. Do you know a certain lady, Marina, from our parish? No, am I supposed to? He actually is going that way. From our parish, you say? I think I know who you're referring to. Yes. I'm not personally acquainted with her, because she doesn't attend church frequently, but, I believe I saw her, well, once or twice, Father. I remember spotting her in the back of their church on 1 or 2 occasions during the Holy Mass. She seemed incredibly emotional, but very, very voluptuous. I mean, her gaze fixed towards the altar. A beautiful young lady with... sir, I'm having bad thoughts right now. I can't continue. I'm stuttering. A beautiful young lady with... but clearly... shit. A beautiful young lady, but clearly in profound sorrow. I assume she must have lost someone. My goodness. My own mind ran away with me there for a minute. But who can say for sure? Oh, this is still Felix talking. Who can say for sure? If you're curious about how I know her name, it's because I overheard people gossiping. Rumors, you know. It's okay, Felix. Chill out. I'm not going that far with it, bro. I'm just rumors, you say. What kind of rumors? Rumors indeed, Father. Apparently, she is very discreet with her life, and many suspect that she has an incredible fortune, which she acquired through her feminine wiles, sir. But I won't be too quick to judge, you know. Some say that during the war, she may have married a Nazi officer, and now she's embarrassed. Others. Others that she is simply a very emotional and mentally unstable person, sir. Who knows? Poor thing. We should pray for her, Felix. I agree, sir. It's the only way we can help beautiful, voluptuous women like her, sir. God forgive me if I have sinned through my words. I'll leave for the convent to help the nuns. Hey, we still gotta help them nuns. But perhaps we'll see each other again, though, this evening after I return, sir. Maybe, please, hopefully. Felix is a freak. Oh, what do we got here? Hibiscus. Hibiscus. What is hibiscus? I've heard that before. I don't know what hibiscus is. It's a tea. But what is it? It's got that flower or whatever that is. What is it, like an artichoke or something?
Europe is currently grappling with a disturbing surge in violent crimes. Extensive research has been conducted to shed light on this disconcerting reality. While we may express our concerns and diligently prosecute the perpetrators, the justice system is actively seeking innovative approaches to prevent these violent acts from occurring in the first place. Psychologists have revealed that a significant majority of criminals bear the weight of troubled pasts, which fosters a misguided belief that they possess the upper hand and the right to seek revenge against those they perceive as weaker. Moreover, research highlights a lack of moral compass among the younger generation, which could be a key contributing factor to the increase in violent crimes. Many individuals in this generation look to institutions such as schools, the government, and even the church for moral guidance, raising questions about the trustworthiness of these institutions.
Supposedly, it's an obsidian mirror, believed to reflect one's inner spiritual self. This one is quite old and reflects nothing. How profound. What do we got going on here? Blueberry tea. I already got some upstairs. Blueberry. Citrus. Yoink. Nope. Not stealing any more tea. Whoa. Yeah, I need any of this. Oh, I suppose I better talk to you. God bless. Staying for Christmas, my son? Father Deacon Josiah. God bless. Well, I call this place home. I like it very much, especially during Christmas. It brings back pleasant memories from my childhood, when times were better. But anyway, Father, how are you? You look a bit pale. Why, thank you. I'm fine. I'm fine. Praise the Lord. I'm just a bit tired. Father Deacon Josiah. Tired? Father, you've been staying up late again, have you? The long winter nights can leave one restless. I've had my share of insomnia too, Father. I usually go to the chapel and pray. Strange how sleep overwhelms you when you try to pray to the Lord. Temptations have bothered me since ordination as well, but I try to resist them. Confession is the best remedy in situations like this, Father. Perverts, perhaps. What's happening today, tonight? That's what I get for playing games at night. Perhaps I'll even go and confess to the bishop later. There are a few things that have been bothering me, but we'll talk sometime about this. We'll talk sometime about this. Sure. I'm making some tea. Want to join me? Right now, I have to go to the convent and help the nuns. we got a father and Felix gonna help the nuns. Galoo, some new wallpaper. There's still a lot of work in the hallway. I imagine there is. Maybe later tonight. I'm gonna be busy later. Later tonight it is. No, I'll be with. Oh, where'd you go? I'm gonna be busy later. Which way? Let's see what this is first. I'm not going anywhere. I'll wait for Lady Marina. I knew this was probably a kitchen. Da-dee-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not gonna do that yet because obviously yellow makes things progress. Adding this back door to the rectory was a wise choice, offering us more private entrance and exit away from the constant attention of the neighbors. And for me to get away with sly things. What's going on here? Yoink! What did I add to my inventory? What the hell was it? Is it a lighter or a flask?
Europe is currently grappling with a disturbing surge in violent crimes. Extensive research has been conducted to shed light.
We don't want to hear that anymore. What am I putting down here? And is it lit? It is. It never worked. This game is absolutely gorgeous. What's this? Oh, it's a grinder, is it not? Coffee grinder? Am I supposed to be... Is that the doorbell? Is she coming? I don't need anything from the basement right now. What do you mean by right now? Do I gotta take this back up to my room or something? I'm waiting for this to slow down. I'm waiting for this to boil. Whistle. Anytime. So we could take this up to Lady Mariana. Maria? Why am I thinking about the Queen's Reich album right now? Operation Mindcrime. This kettle has a hole in it. It's just for decoration. Was I supposed to be getting another one? These are all full of dust. Am I supposed to be grabbing another one? Oh, I was actually waiting for it to whistle. I didn't know I could have grabbed it earlier.
Good evening. My name's Marina. We talked earlier on the phone.
Killed
Good
Mary.
evening, and God bless. I am Father Matthias Martin, at your service.
Oh, what's up? My strange visitor has arrived. Queef. Ooh, what's up? What you got going on there, girl? Dang, let me check you out. Let me take your coat for you. Oh, you got a little bob haircut going on there? Shit. Good evening. I'm Father Matthias. Lady Marina Constanza. Man, that's hot. Hello, Father. Please forgive me if I come across as impolite. But I'm not particularly devout. Perhaps I lack some of the etiquette, or maybe I should have thought about covering my head with a scarf. No need for attitude in here, sister. No worries. Oh, thank you. You know, I didn't expect such a warm and welcoming reception. I've always been a bit of a outsider, you might say. I tend to stand out. Why am I making all these? Never mind, just keep reading. And it's made it hard. I really shouldn't play games so late at night. It's made it hard for me to blend in with the other parishioners. But I don't want to take up too much of your time, Father. Much of your time. Father, I find myself in a delicate situation, and I'm not sure how to proceed. I've heard nothing but good things about you, and I believe you're the only one who can help me. And I believe you're the only one who could help me and provide a blessing, Father. Oh, is there anyone else here? Was I speaking too loud, Father? I apologize. Perhaps I should keep my... She actually does say that too. Perhaps I should keep my voice... I don't know why I'm doing that. Perhaps I should keep my voice down. I tend to speak louder when I become... That's how it's reading. It's not me. Don't worry, we're alone. Well, that's a relief. I realize it might seem odd, but you see, I value privacy and discretion greatly. Oh, getting over being sick and laughing is not helping any. And being an ex-smoker. Oh, we'll edit that gurgly thing out. Ugh. Sorry, I had a bunch of sickness to cough up. Well, that's a relief. I realize it might seem odd, but you see, I value privacy and discretion greatly. And there's a reason for that. I still recall my last confession vividly. The priest had trouble hearing. I had to speak louder, and when I finished confessing, the next person waiting couldn't help but burst out into laughter. She was clearly eavesdropping. You can probably imagine how uncomfortable that was. That's what I sent. What's that I sense? Strawberries? It is. Especially for you and your strawberry lipstick. Oh, yes. The tea. Yes, the tea. Not your lips. The tea. Oh, walk in there with your bad soul.
Such a lovely place. I always wondered how priests live, all by themselves. Must be terribly lonely.
Oh, what you getting at, Mariana? We try to keep things simple. We're gonna continue with that, huh? You have quite the taste in furniture, and everything is so clean. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, Father, may I call you Father? May I pose a question? It might be a bit nosy, but I'm genuinely curious. Do you priests indulge in... I thought it was going to leave me hanging and wouldn't move any further. I mean, things like smoking, drinking a glass of wine, perhaps listening to music, something other than church organ. Some do, some don't. I'm rather moderate. Oh, Father, forgive me for asking such a trivial question. I don't wish to distract you from your duties, and I already feel as though I'm intruding on your privacy. I'm here to discuss the reason for my visit. I'm at a loss for words, Father. I don't know how to express this, stupid me. And I rehearsed it dozens of times at home. You see, I feel utterly helpless, vulnerable. I don't know how much I can endure this. I don't know how much longer I can endure this. But I'd rather be blunt, Father. It concerns you. Did the lighting just change? Me? Dear Lord, in what way? Ever since you arrived at our parish, things have changed, and I resent it. Before, everything was so ordinary. But now, it's you I must see every Sunday, standing before the altar, your arms open, looking out over the congregation. All my life, I have been devoted to the Virgin Mary. I prayed the rosary every night, and even aspired to enter the convent. But then, you showed up. From that day on, I couldn't bring myself to attend Mass and to see you. The few times I have been to church all these years, I couldn't help but feel this overwhelming rush of emotions. Perfect timing for that thunder. I would start crying, and perhaps people believed I was. I would start crying, and perhaps people believed I was on fire for Jesus, when in fact, oh, how can I say this? I know it's not right, but the truth is that I love you, Father, with all of my being and from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what to say. Temptation. Temptation is the urge to sin, whether through persuasion or a promise of pleasure, which can be external or internal, affecting one's willpower. It may stem from inherent inclinations to evil due to original sin or from the influence of the devil. However, temptation itself is not sin. Only when the will consents does this sin occur. So what's going to happen now with lips? I like strawberries a lot.
This is a delicate situation. I'm considering your feelings, and I don't want to be callous, but it's just not possible. What can I say? I'm not good at discussing romantic love between a man and a woman. I can preach to you about the love of God.
I understand, Father. I understand. Oh, I feel so naive. I shouldn't have come here. I'm the only one to blame for this embarrassment.
We shouldn't talk like that. There's no shame in loving someone.
But not like this.
We can still be friends in Christ.
Oh, spare me that talk. I don't need a sermon.
What do you
Pour me a
need?
glass of wine and I'll be on my way.
Wine? We saved that for... I'm embarrassed to say I forget what that is. I'll treat her with my spare bottle, but first I'll take a look around. She brought a lot of stuff and took over my space. She thinks she's gonna stay the night or something? Let's see, what did she bring over? Sorry. You don't look in that drawer. Sorry about that. That's the special drawer. Oh, Mariana, you smell like strawberries. I'm just looking around the place because you left it such a mess. But your fragrance, the smell you're wearing, how come you're so much taller than I am? You need it. You're not even wearing heels. I'm just a short little guy, aren't I? What's this? She displayed all her charm like a sinful temptress. There's no denial. She's determined to have me, but I won't even blink. I swore an oath. She's lipstick and rouge? Yeah, she came equipped, bro. She brought with her this heavy suitcase, which she kindly asked me to bring up here. Weird. I should have refused. What's in her mind? What's in her mind? What's in this suitcase? Oh, what did that say? Damn it! Oh, I didn't get to read that part. Just as she entered the room, she took off her coat in the most captivating way. She looked at me with her charming gaze, as if trying to tempt me. Ah, the smell of a woman. It's been so long. The coat... See? The coat emanates a beautiful scent of roses, so alluring. Oh, what am I thinking? Lord God, my resolve. I am a priest, but she is a woman, and I am a man. Glasses, it will be. What's this? Well, I got these magazines everywhere, don't I? Tasteless. When wearing a vest, you should not wear a belt. Try suspenders fastened with buttons. The belt buckle, especially if made of shiny metal, draws too much attention toward the private parts. That's good to know. I don't have any on. Is that why she's so attracted to me? I wear suspenders? Or did it mean shiny buckle? Never mind. She's even paying me? Oh my goodness. Interesting. A train ticket for tonight. Unfortunately, she missed it a few minutes ago. What was her plan? I'm not going to look into her purse. Bullshit, I'm not. Opening it would be impolite. I should change my bed sheets. Yeah, you're gonna be changing the bed sheets tonight for sure, brother. Maybe you better wait till tomorrow to change the bed sheets. Oh, I read that already. Oh, there's the source of her femininity. What's all these things? Twice during our discussion, she perfumed herself with this fragrance. She's not only trying to tell me she loves me, but to make me love her. What do you call that? A Gilroy? Mariana. Oh, Mariana. I love strawberries. Oh, thank you. This sweet red wine is exactly what I needed, Father. And what a treat it is to enjoy it in such charming company. This is a regular game, right? I didn't get an NSFW game here. Why are you looking at me like this? Do I seem pitiful to you? Like a desperate woman trying to get what she wants? Oh, don't worry, Father. I'm just having a little fun with you. I would never dare to think of that. Oh, Father, you're too serious. Lighten up a bit. Tell me, have you ever been in love? Surely, you must... Surely, you must have... Man, I'm too busy looking over here. I'm not... Surely you must have had your heart fluttering at some point with your dark hair and those blue eyes. I have brown eyes, but we'll go with you, whatever you say. What kind of answer is that? I don't remember. You make me laugh, Father. Come on, share some memories with me. No one ever forgets their first love. The first kiss, the first night of passion. What was she like? I bet she had a hold on your heart. Enough. Please, finish your drink, and then what? What do you have in mind, Father? Do you have some exciting secrets to share? I'm just kidding, Father. Don't mind me. Perhaps I've had too much to drink, but I must say, this wine is so sweet and delightful. Is this what you use for Holy Mass? No wonder people keep coming back for more. Oh, why is it so hot all of a sudden? Oh my. What were we talking about? Oh, yes. About your first time. What was it like, Father? Wait. Don't answer me. I should have assumed that by now. You are a virgin. Am I right, Father? Yes, that's it. That's why you are so shy and dismissive. I should have known. You are a priest, devoted to the church, and you've never had a woman. But tell me, do you ever wonder what it's like to indulge in desires of the flesh all the time? Such a pity you are a priest. Shut up, damn you, demon. Damn, Father, you stepping up to the plate, bro. He seems to know what he's doing. What a pity. We have to cut that part out. Vaginal sin. Venial sin. What is going on with this game? Venial sin refers to a minor offense or one committed without full reflection or consent. I'm pretty sure there was consent in that from what I just saw. Although it weakens the sinner connection with God, it does not signify a deliberate rejection of God, and therefore does not entirely obstruct the reception of sanctifying grace. Not from what I just saw. You guys will have to use your own imagination because YouTube ain't gonna let me show that. God damn it, Felix!
That was the last thing I expected. But in retrospect, Felix always was a bit nosy.
This is embarrassing. What will he think? Me, the respected priest? He looks up to me as a role model. God, it was just a mistake. Oh, peekaboo. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here. Christ, he saw us. He saw us. Thank goodness he didn't wake her up. What's going on? Who lit the... Oh, Emily, full of grace, and Father is with you. Oh, no, it's not time to look in there. Close that back up. We can't let her see that. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, arrange for a taxi for Mariana immediately. It's unfortunate that I have to send her home. Not the most chivalrous action for a gentleman should take. But why am I even considering this? I'm a priest. Wake her ass up and kick her out then. I mean, look at her purse now. Tic-tac. Hell awaits me. Tick-tock. I should write some more. I've been working on my study about the rectory's past. If I have time, I'll hope to finish it one of these days. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I've sinned. I've had a woman. Hey. What's supposed to happen here? Get your ass out. I need to have a conversation with Felix. Oh, what a mess I've gotten myself into. I'll arrange for a taxi for me. Felix. Come here, young Padawan. We need to talk about what you witnessed. I understand. I'm not here to pass judgment, Father. The desire of the flesh had tempted me numerous times, but I have always strived to resist them. It's been for you, Father. It's important not to let that become a recurring pattern. This is a one-time occurrence. Or have you experienced such a lapse in your resolve before? I'd rather discuss that with my father confessor. Very, very well, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to rest as I'm tired. At least that's my excuse anyway. Wait, I'm concerned. Oh, what are you worried about? The Dallas Scrolls? My own acting is getting me stuttering up here. You're worried that I might disclose this incident? No, that you may use what you just seen for your perverse actions behind that door. What purpose would that serve? The best step is to seek guidance from someone you trust deeply. This is Felix. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not here to judge you. I too have my own sins. Please excuse me, I'm tired. God bless you. Good night. Why is it telling me to go back in here again? I need to wake her up. The weather has gotten worse, but I can't let her stay overnight. I really don't want Felix to see us together in the morning. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here.
Marina. Hey, you need to wake up.
You need to... Oh, shit.
There she lay, lifeless, her gaze fixed on the ceiling. Her expression was one of terror, blood oozing from her mouth. What could have caused this? What terrible chain of events could have led to this? I trembled, overwhelmed by an uncontainable fear. The entire house was spinning with me. I was in deep trouble.
You don't say.
I raved, demented, gripped with horror and bewilderment. All my efforts to bring life back into her body were in vain. Only hours later I found some comfort in prayer. I had to think straight and act accordingly.
How on earth did this happen? I need to gather her things and cover her body with a bed sheet. I can't bring myself to look at her like this. Should I call the police? Queef. You pick up all her shit. Was this allergic reaction to this? I doubt it. If it was allergic reaction, it'd be my ass falling over, not hers. Close that door. What's inside this beer? I'll take a look inside later. I want to pack her shit up now and get her out of here. I must get rid of this. God, I feel like a criminal. I hope I'm doing what's right. Who is she? I'll take a look inside her purse. At least I'll get to know more about her. What's this? Goodbye. I've had enough. It is the third time I was saved by people attempting to jump off the central bridge. But why would you care? The beatings, the humiliation I endured at your hand. It's all coming to an end tonight. I'm leaving. You told me countless times that you'd be better off if I were dead, but I won't give you that satisfaction. Instead, I'll leave you. I'm going somewhere far away, somewhere you'll never find me. Rot in hell. She wanted to leave him. That explains the train ticket. The very idea unnerves me, yet this presents an unforeseen chance for her sudden vanishing. We'll pick it up and get rid of it. We've got to throw it in the fireplace. Yes, sheets. My bed sheets. Yes, her gloves. Was it the perfume that killed her? The scent still lingers in the air. Chuck it in a drawer? Nope. Get rid of her dress and her blouse. Let's see. Oh, help me, Father. Her shoes. Sheets. Now that I look in there, no. This is the only morally responsible action, to call the authorities, but how can I? Who's knocking on my door? Again? What the fuck do you want, Felix? I apologize for barging in like this. You always insisted on informing you about Friday night vigil in case you forgot. I know how much you appreciate the serenity of the midnight service, and I didn't want you to miss it again. Right, the midnight service. I completely forgot about it. God, there's an enchanting fragrance of roses. It's so exquisite. Where is it from? I know. It's from her, isn't it? Emanating from her delightful flesh. Oh, spare me the pretense of not understanding. I know what you did. Did you enjoy it? Was it your first experience? Oh, is she still here? You notice how I'm not stuttering anymore, Father? Perhaps you'd like to share her with me, Father. Come on. Sharing is a virtue in this insatiable world, isn't it? Come on, sharing her is a virtue in this insatiable world, isn't it? Man, I got into that a little bit too good there. Why the sudden pallor of your face, Father? Ah, I see. She's dead, isn't she, Father? You're the one who ended your life. You're a murderer, Father. Congratulations. You're a murderer. That's enough. I'll kick your ass right now, Felix. Are you all right, sir? I asked you if you'd like to accompany me to the Covenant for the midnight vigil, but it seems you're exhausted. I'll leave you to rest. I'll head to the Covenant. We'll reconvene in the morning, and please don't think about the little incident. It happens. We're all human after all. Please forgive me if I have upset you. May God bless you, sir. May God bless you. See you in the morning, Felix.
Christ, that was too close. I have to do something about this. If Felix were to uncover this, it would be catastrophic. Me with a woman in my bed is one thing, but a lifeless body? I cannot in good conscience leave her here.
Well, pick her ass up then. What? Why do you keep saying that, but we just keep leaving her there? I'm not calling the police. They'll surely point finger at me, especially since Felix stumbled upon us. I'm undoubtedly looking like this as a prime suspect. Maybe let me type my feelings out first, then, before I fucking do anything else. Do I gotta open the door first before I pick her up? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? The walls are closing in on me. Everybody's gonna blame me. God blames me. Father, I'm such a sinner. The flesh makes me weak. The flesh was so beautiful, Father. The flesh was so beautiful. Who did that? Who smashed it? Whoa. Same person who didn't flush the toilet, apparently. Yes, let's put her in here. Make it look like she drowned. Fresh towels and flickering candle. Someone is getting ready for a warm and cozy bath. And a timeless magazine. It's Felix. What's happening? Whoa, what was that? Was there something? What is happening? Where all this shit come from? I'll take care of this stuff I'll take all of this stuff to the old rectory after I bury Mariana. I hope no one will ever ask where she... The old chest is large enough to fit in one person inside. I have to remove all the clutter first. That's why all this shit got here. Felix wanted these old books donated. He won't miss them. Father Josiah and Felix. Father Josiah and I. We share more than he might admit. In our conversation, he denies it, but his demeanor has been giving him away lately. Just the other day, I asked him to sit by one of my drawings. He stood in silence for nearly half an hour, only to abruptly storm off in anger without explanation. I can sense his struggle, and I know what he's going through, even if he tries to conceal it. His inner demons will eventually overpower his determination. It's a bit cryptic. It's not cryptic at all. It's pretty explanatory right there. But it seems there might be... I'm actually smelling strawberries right now. Like, legit. What was I saying? But it seems there might be something going on between Father Josiah and Felix. I hope it's nothing that goes against their calling. I'll have to talk to both of them about it. Yeah, we're in no position to talk to anybody about sin. Let's get on with this thing. I'll tell Felix that I use his massive chest to move his stuff to the old rectory.
Unwillingly, I found myself ensnared in a cruel game, seemingly orchestrated by either God or perhaps the devil. What choices did I have? I struggled to banish the unsettling notion that I might have, in some way, played a role in her death. Convinced of my innocence, and determined to remain steadfast in my faith, I proceeded to search for a way to handle Marina's body in the most Christian manner possible.
Mortal sin. Mortal sin is a grave offense against God's law and involves full knowledge and deliberate consent. It serves the sinner relationship. It severs the sinner's relationship with God and deprives the soul of sanctifying grace necessary for salvation until repentance and absolution are sought through the sacraments of the church. An hour later, on the road toward the old cemetery.
Despite my overwhelming feeling of confusion, I came up with a plan. I would transport the chest to the old cemetery and lay it to rest in a disused crypt. I prepared myself with the meticulousness of a criminal, preparing all the needed tools for this grim undertaking. On the seat beside me lay her farewell letter to her lover, destined to be mailed that very night upon my return from the cemetery. What could possibly go wrong? No, Christ Almighty!
I must fix my truck quickly. That was stuff on my face during that. I must fix my truck quickly. I have to leave immediately, as I'd rather avoid encounters, especially considering what I'm carrying. You. Let's see. I'd rather not wander aimlessly in the dark without a source of light. Oh, let's just wander around the dark aimlessly. The engine seems fine. Oh, I know about that already. No smoke is coming out. Then what the fuck's the problem? A flat tire. I should have expected this. The roads around these parts are treacherous. Doesn't look flat to me. I have a spare tire. It's going to be a nightmare to change it. I barely have tools, but let's hope I manage to do it.
Oh, what on earth?
She's alive. Oh, fuck. Oh, Lord, I put her in the chest. She's alive. Where did I put the key? Oh, no. No. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Mariana, hold on, please. Oh, God. Oh, fuck, where's the key? Where's the key? No. Come on. I'm trying. Oh, sweet Mariana, I'm trying. Oh, my God, I'm trying. She's still alive. Where did I put the key? No. Mariana, please. No. What's this? Thank God there's no baby. Oh my God, I forgot about Mariana. Oh shit, Mariana. Oh, God damn it, Mariana. Oh my God, where's the key? Where's the key there, Father? Where's the key, Mariana? I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Where's the key? Where's the key? I can't. The screaming is bothering me. Where's the fucking key? Mariana. No, stop, my beloved. I can smell your strawberries from here. No. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Mariana, what is happening? Oh, thank God. What the fuck? There's nothing in there. Yo, this game is so fucking awesome. Where is she? I must shield myself from the help of God and not succumb to the temptation of the devil, or else I will lose my mind. I think you done lost your mind, bro. I think you done lost your mind. Maybe she snuck past me when I opened it up. Mariana? Mariana? Do I need to change my tire still first? Mariana? I don't know what the hell is going on. What the? That's not creepy. Oh Christ. Who could abandon this poor innocent soul here to die?
Poor thing. You're freezing. How did you get here?
Whoever abandoned him here should still be nearby. Should still be nearby. The baby couldn't have been here for long, otherwise he would have perished in the unforgiving weather. Thank God there's no baby inside. The blood could be from anywhere. It must be a cruel joke. Superstition. The elders say this about those who have taken the life of an unbaptized child. They will endure even greater suffering in hell, condemned to consume the putrid flesh of the slain infant for all eternity. Horrifying. As a Catholic priest, I place my faith in the possibility of redemption. This is mere superstition, or possibly something penned in the spirit of the macabre jest. Wait, how's the boat's up here? Madam, are you alright? Driven to despair, I sought help. I followed what I believed was a glimmer of hope. But that glimmer twisted into darkness. The Black Raven watched from the shadows, then swooped down upon me. He stole my baby. Don't despair, madam. He's here. I found him under the bridge. You found my baby? My baby? I scoured the area, but he eluded me. His cries vanished. How did you manage to find him? She asked. Drop the act, bitch. You left your baby to die. How dare you? I am his mother. Oh, I recognize your face. Your breath carries the stench of death. There's blood on your hands. You are the one who took him away from me. You will pay for what you did. Woman, listen to me. Oh, shit.
You're the Black Raven.
Fuck.
There's no doubt in my mind that the infant and her apparition were the work of the devil. They vanished in the blink of an eye. Many Catholic priests dismiss the demonic as a mere relic of the past, but I've witnessed firsthand the reality of evil. Just as God's presence is palpable, so too is the presence of the devil.
Or maybe that's the child you gave her before you killed her ass. You sick bastard. I have to keep my mind clear. I'll fix the tire, bury the chest at the old rectory, and bring an end to the horrifying ordeal. But there's still blood. The boat's still there. So it was all real. The chest is still open. It's all very, very real. Let's get this over with.
I did not care if it was me who was hallucinating or the devil playing tricks with my mind. Her corpse was inside the chest. As gruesome as it sounds, I released a sigh of hope. Her running around as a tormented ghost was the last thing that I imagined possible.
Enslavement. The compulsive repetition of certain moral sins that can lead to a state of enslavement. One's will becomes overpowered by the illusionary pleasures of sin, and even the slightest intention or renunciation or repentance brings great suffering. At this stage, sin has become second nature. So no fornicating.
I finally arrived at the old cemetery just after midnight, tormented by guilt and perplexed by the seemingly unexplainable situation in which I found myself. I knew deep within my heart that the demonic vexation had only just begun.
Prayers for the departed, head of the road. Or at least I hope so. I better start reading the prayers before someone notices what I'm doing. I hope I haven't forgotten the book. It's a little bit too late to worry about the book now. I took her letter with me. Once I'm finished with this, I'll send it to her lover. The address is on the envelope. He will believe she left him for good. In a way, that's exactly what happened. Oh, boy, you're a cold son of a bitch, aren't you? I don't have time for this. What do you mean, don't have time for this? What were you going to do with that magazine, Father? Item added to inventory. Ritual book. Whatever that was. Hi. Oh, a cross. And that. Goodbye, we already know about that. I hope the car won't give me any trouble on my return. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about, was my fucking return. After I just slaughtered a woman because she smelled like strawberries. The stairs inside led to a burial chamber where the ancestors rest. In the past, I used to bring flowers every now and then. From now on, I will make sure to bring one. I will make sure to bring one more. Well, you are a cold son of a bitch.
Interrupt this program to bring you alarming news. The storm has caused the waters to rise. In just a few few minutes ago, we received reports of a female torso being found washed ashore near the old fish market. The grisly discovery has sparked shock among the gathered onlookers. The police have initiated an investigation, despite the authorities' efforts to withhold details. Information has already leaked. There are rumors that the torso has been mutilated by her entrails seem to have been removed. Fear has enveloped our community, and we strongly advise everyone to exercise caution, particularly young women walking alone at night.
What in the word? The torso? I'd rather not think about that right now. It could be just interference from another radio frequency. Maybe come from the neighboring city. Well, turn that shit off.
A gathering of onlookers, their expressions etched with horror. The torso exhibits signs of intentional evisceration. The head of the victim has not been found yet, making for a very difficult identification process. However, the medical examiner has uncovered strands of red hair, serving as a potential lead in our investigation.
Let us pray to the Lord.
Into your hands, O Lord, I humbly entrust your departed servant, Marina Constanza. In this life, you embraced her with your tender love. Deliver her now from every evil and bid her enter eternal rest. The old order has passed away. Welcome her then into paradise, where there will be no sorrow, no weeping, nor pain, but the fullness of peace and joy with your Son and the Holy Spirit forever and ever.
Goodbye, Mariana. The last thing I could do is bring some flowers as a sign of respect. A few roses would be fitting. Yes, 3 roses, alluding to the Holy Trinity. So now I gotta go. Whoa! That was close. And no coincidence. This feels like demonic vexation. I wonder how far things will escalate. I hope the car won't give you any trouble, because the fucking car ain't gonna move anymore after a tree threw it. I imagine you're gonna want me to find roses. You're gonna steal some roses off somebody else's. Why does this all feel off? Father Josiah, this cannot be. Father Deacon Josiah, well. If it isn't the man who secretly craves the forbidden fruit. Such a shame that you're still in denial about your true self. Oh, what a pity. If you're truly Josiah, I compel you to say, Hail Mary, full of grace. Ha! There you go again. Drop it. You're not that convincing. Why not fully embrace your inner desires? I need to get a cough drop here. A depraved man. Oh yes. Oh yes, I can see through your facade. I know what intense burning sensations that keep you awake at night, Father. How you fantasize. And when those fantasies become too overwhelming, you surrender. And they seize control of you. Yes. As the night descends and darkness envelops your room, so do the desires. You can't resist. You've already become enslaved by your sins. Your second nature. Each touch is a step closer into the abyss, a descent into the hell of your own wicked desires. Casting aside your priestly collar, slowly unbuttoning your shirt. Your heart races faster and faster until... Shut your deceitful tongue, you son of a bitch! Your words hold no power over me. Oh, but they do, Father. They do. Tell me, did you indulge again tonight, Father? Come. You can confess to me. I thrive on the desires of the flesh. Were you thinking of me while pleasuring yourself? May the Lord cast you into the fiery depths of hell. That's not how you should speak to someone you care about. But fine. Do as you wish. Dive into your fantasies and surrender to your desires. Just make sure your lady doesn't vanish again from where you've placed her. I'm not afraid of you. I will close my eyes and then I will open them again. You'll be gone. This game is intense. Whoa. Oh, that's it, just that little roundabout. I still need to find 3 more. Or 2 more. Do I not? Only God knows how many souls rest here. Their bodies turn to dust over the years. Oh, okay, where's the other one? Oh, other ones. 2 more. Dos más. Do I even have it? I don't even have it. Let's hope no one stumbles upon me. Oh, what's that? I see something down there. Crosses. They serve as reminders of the resurrection. Just as Christ resurrected from the dead, so shall we all when he returns. The perfume of this rose, the scent that drove me to sin. Oh Lord, forgive me. May her soul find eternal rest. Oh, I see another. How do I get to that path? Is it right here? I swore it was right here. But I can't go anywhere. It stops me right there. Oh. Nicely done. I didn't even see this one. Its petals, soft and tender, mirror her gentleness. yet its thorns sharp and torturous, the trials she endured in life.
Just as the vision dissipated, vile, echoing whispers began to surround me. Upon returning to the crypt, I stopped and gazed in horror towards the entrance. Father Josiah was correct. The chest and her body had disappeared, vanishing into thin air.
Stage 6 oppression. Demonic oppression entails the tangible presence of a physical assault of a demon. When granted permission to act in one's life, the demon may manipulate the environment and afflict the individual. Furniture may move, temperatures may fluctuate, footsteps may be heard, or wounds may appear as if from invisible blows. In such instances, immediate action is imperative, including the consideration of afflicted premises, prayers of deliverance, and seeking the assistance of a qualified exorcist.
I hastily departed from that place, indifferent to whether what happened was real or if I was slowly losing my sanity.
You killed somebody, you dumbass!
I found myself back at the rectory, where I decided to compose my resignation letter, prepare for a spiritual and psychological checkup, and surrender myself to the authorities. Little did I know that the evening held more surprises for me.
You were gonna kill some more. Is that a fucking teddy bear? I just need to rest now. Tomorrow I'll set things straight. Write my resignation letter. I'm gonna talk to the bishop and turn myself in. What are you looking at? Father Josiah. Good Lord. You're drunk. What happened? It doesn't matter. I might as well be dead for all of you, you know, I know. I'm done with this life. Don't talk like that. Let's go inside and... I'm not going anywhere, Christ, I'm lost. What am I gonna do? I dug my own grave. I have betrayed the church and everyone who has ever helped me, showing me kindness. You listen to me and don't look toward me. You listen to me and don't look with compassion towards me. I don't deserve it. I'm a bastard. Don't think I am just rambling because I have too much to drink. I'm dead serious. I have to make a confession. Right here on the spot. I am not who you think I am. You've heard it right. Oh, but what may Father Josiah want to say with this? You may be asking yourself, am I a sinful man? I have deceived everyone. You're talking nonsense. Go shut up and get in the house and lay down. You shut up. I kept this inside of me for too long. Enough with the little secret whisperings at night. Enough with all the notes slipped through the pages of those goddamn tasteless fashion magazines. Hear me, because this is the first time I am, to be honest. I feel this burning fire deep within my heart. I am in love, head over heels. I need another cough drop. Her name is Marina. Oh shit. You're the fucking... Oh shit. What? You said Marina? Strawberry, sensual red lips, Never mind. Yes, Marina Constanza, the Strawberry Princess. Oh, if you could just know her. She's divine. Her smile alone is enough to make a priest forget his vows. And I have forgotten mine for quite some time. Almost a year, actually. We are madly in love, and yet... and as you have seen, this car parked full of things. We plan to leave together tonight. Are you sure about that? That's not the one I saw. It is not infatuation. If it's not a spur, it is not spur of the moment. We've been seeing each other, that's together, for almost a year. We are tired of hiding. Her old Nazi husband is obsessed with her, but we are both dead serious. You know why? Because I am a father. Yes, you've heard it right. She gave birth to a baby boy, my son. Oh, shit. Oh, the joy of my life. We plan to leave the city, move to the countryside, you know, raise our children, live until the old age, and then lay the rest by our grandchildren under the old oak tree. And now what? You can't leave like this. You're drunk. Of course I'm drunk, you dumb son of a bitch. I'm not going anywhere, you idiot. I'm gonna crash on the sofa, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna take my stuff back home. I'm gonna cry for an hour or so, and then get drunk again because that goddamn whore didn't show up. Most probably she left me. If only you'd listened to the rumors. And she took the baby with her. Don't I look like a real man? Am I not good or fit for a father? Tell me. I have purchased her expensive gifts, even a baby stroller. Quite a very expensive model. Does it have red on it? Just as she wanted for our baby. Toys, all sorts of things. And now she's giving me the cold shoulder. I should have known that she's not good for me. It's not the first time she's promised to leave with me, only for hours later to change her mind. Oh, why am I so weak? It's called whipped. Why did I have to fall in love with this woman? It's because you didn't fall in love with her, you fell in love with this he.
You can imagine my shock. Not only were they secretly in love, which was hard to believe in itself,
Yeah.
but they had a child.
Josiah in love with her? Of all the people in the world? And they had a baby? I just can't believe his story. He's drunk. He must be lying. Tripping or something. There's something underneath. Pregnancy verification letter. Yep. On the 10th of February, 1948, the patient known as Marina Costanza Leopold had a positive pregnancy test. Based on the date of her last menstrual period, her estimated date of delivery is on the 6th of October, 1948. According to the papers, the baby must be around 2 months old. But where is he? We just... What was that? Mailbox key. He was determined to leave. Apparently. Yoink. I can't yet bring myself to believe this story. Yet still, this teddy bear Josiah bought is proof that he must be a father. How does that prove? Maybe he just has... He's probably in touch with his feminine side. Ain't nothing wrong with having a teddy bear. If a guy wants to have a teddy bear, let him have a teddy bear. Father Josiah's car is fully packed with things. He seems to have brought all of his stuff with him. Is that everything? You usually empty the trash before Sunday. What is it with all Josiah? I sent I sense that you struggling with something, and I believe I know what it is. I can feel it, and it's only because I am also grappling the same issue. The temptation that allure the flesh, how cruel it can be. Those sleepless nights. I know the feeling all too well. We must discuss this openly. Please, let's talk. We shouldn't hide this any longer. I'm I'm getting confused about what these timeless magazines are. Are they specifically for priests? Father Ambrosios Dominic, elected as a parish priest of the former bishop. He was an incredibly corrupt cleric who betrayed the church in order to get involved in a romantic affair with a wealthy Hungarian woman, only to succumb to syphilis. That'll do it. Such a period he had to dispose of his furniture. Unfortunately, he had to. The wood completely rotten. I'm not leaving anywhere. Ooh, the mailbox key. That's a check. With love, from Marina. Josiah. The decoy train ticket is in play. You know how the cops do their rounds at the train station every evening, showing my picture around. Let's hope they'll swallow the bait and believe I've left for Sinaya. We'll stick with that. That old brute will be barking up the wrong tree while we leave the country. There's one more thing I have on my mind, though. Let's spill everything to Father Matthias. That's me. You're fond of him, and he was your best friend. Sharing the truth might ease our conscience. We may earn his understanding and perhaps even a blessing. Yeah, we gave her a blessing, all right. Not with holy water, though. I will arrange a meeting with him Saturday night. See you there. Love, Marina. I don't know what to believe anymore. This proved that she, at the very least, intended to meet me, and what has transpired up until this point has been, at least in part, real. I don't know what to think anymore.
Everything pointed to a different sequence of events.
Yeah.
What I was certain of was that she did visit me that day. However, after we had tea, things started to make less and less sense.
Yeah. Because it wasn't tea she was after, was it?
The rain keeps pouring, yet despite the flood and harsh weather, the police persist in their efforts to locate the remaining parts of the young woman's body. The police are scouring the area, knocking on doors and asking questions while auxiliary troops try to keep the curious onlookers at bay. Updates come in steadily, suggesting the murder happened recently, perhaps just hours ago, as the wounds are still fresh. There's a constant fear that the killer is on the loose and might strike again. Notably, our town hasn't seen such a brutal murder since before the war, and people are not accustomed to living in fear for their lives.
No. Stop saying it. It didn't happen. I didn't chop her up. Not yet. Not again. That's what I just said. Not again. Who's there? Who goes there? You have to be kidding me. Captain Arbogast. Oh, good evening. I'm Captain Arbogast from the police department. I hope I didn't startle you. I've been meaning to speak with Father Matthias Martin. Oh, good evening. That would be me, sir. I'm honored. I've heard commendable things about you, Father Matthias. Honestly, I pictured as an older fella. Sorry, but I ain't one for church, and I ain't too fond of clergymen. This rectory's seen its fair share of troubles, but I reckon you're aware of that. Anyway, Father, I got a case on my desk. Been there a week now. A young dame, caught up in the mess of love gone south, with some real head-scratching clues. Though it was your usual disappearing act. But now Looks like we got ourselves a corpse and a slippery killer on the loose. I'm a priest. Love affairs and ladies aren't exactly my expertise. Don't be dismissive, Father. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. Let me give you a brief outline of this case. We got this real knockout dame, you know? Red hair, green eyes. Let me try that again. Red hair. We got a real knockout dame, you know? Red hair, green eyes. Damn it! We got a real knockout dame, you know? Red hair, green eyes that would pierce steel. A real beauty, I tell ya. If you caught a glimpse, you might rethink your vows, Father. A real stunner. Smells like strawberries. But here's the twist. She's what they call trouble. Looks can deceive, and hers sure do. She's got a past, Father. Plenty of suitors lining up. Now, she's tied to some rich ex-Nazi officer who claims a clean past. But that ain't the focus. This guy's a brute. Roughs her up good. She's even testified against him once. The old man is past his prime in the bedroom and takes it out on her. You see, he's desperate for her hair. A real legacy to leave behind. But then one day, the old man gets the news of his life. But then one day the old man gets the news of his life. She's pregnant. Don't ask how. Miracles happen, right? You know the drill. Just like in the Bible. It happened once. Could happen again. But here's where it gets interesting. She's pregnant and decides to hit the road. She disappears. And the old bastard, losing his mind, begging us to find her. He's buying drinks, promising votes for my mayoral run. So, we do our thing. Follow a few leads, track down a doc who delivered the baby. We dig deeper, and before you know, we're knocking on the door of the hotel where she'd been holed up. Well, it seems your story has a happy ending. Praise the Lord. Father, except her room was empty. She and her baby vanished into thin air. She kept moving from hotel to hotel. Maybe to her secret lover? Slippery as an eel. We were always one step behind her, and now it seems we're too late. Now, my tale might sound something straight out of the pulps. Fictions. But here's where it gets even darker. Just a few hours ago, they found a torso washed up down at the old fish market. A grim sight, let me tell you. You see, the storm busted the dam upstream, sending turrets of water raging down, hauling all sorts of junk into the city. Mostly old stuff, rotten and decayed, but among the wreckage, they found two things. The first is that mutilated torso that they just keep babbling about on the radio. The second, a heavy chest. A heavy chest, officer? Have I finally grabbed your attention now, Father Matthias? A chest indeed. A rare model, made of solid oak bearing a coat of arms of St. Mary's Church. You're looking a bit pale, Father. And I haven't even told you about the scene. The padding inside the chest smelled like roses, a strong aroma. It was soaked in blood with murky water. Turned our stomachs disgusting. My boys are down at the fish market where they found the gruesome discovery. Just got word they stumbled upon some other parts, too. I'm sorry, but this is too much. If you want to make an arrest... Oh. We're getting there, Matthias. Hold your horses, Father. Innocent until proven guilty, remember? I haven't claimed that there's a link between your hefty chest and the corpse. But if there is, you can bet I'll be back knocking on your door. God, I pray that her baby is still out there somewhere. If only we knew who the father is. Right now, my boys are scouring for a way to ID her body at any doubt. If we lay our hands on her head, that'll be our strongest piece of evidence. If it turns out to be her, that's when I'll be paying you another visit. Let's hope it's not. And this is all just a cruel twist of fate. Catch you later. And hey, God bless. God bless you too. Okay, AC's making me plugged up. Fucking Felix dimed you out, man.
Hello?
Bishop Benedict on the phone. Hello? This is Bishop Benedict. I apologize for the late call. But I'd like to speak with Father Matthias Martin. Father Matthias speaking. What seems to be the problem? Father Matthias? I'm sorry, but I'm having some interference. Well, that was interference. Barely hear you. It's probably the storm. I'll be brief. I know it is really late, but the feeling that something's amiss. Something really dark and ultimately evil. Dear Lord, can you be more specific? Haven't you heard the news, Matthias? Yes, they're broadcasting an entire murder investigation. It's sick. That's exactly what I thought. I bet no one is sleeping tonight. They are all listening to the news. At the radio station. He is a good friend of mine, you know. I pleaded with him to stop, or at least wait, for the first day of Christmas to pass. But nothing. And now they are looking for a suspect. Matthias, are you aware that they found a chest with the coat of arms of St. Mary's? Captain Arbogast dropped by just a few moments ago. The chest, yes. Arbogast informed me about this. It made me uneasy. A monstrous scandal, can you imagine? It seems the Lord is testing us once more. I have hoped I won't have to go through another misfortune again. It's like we've been cursed. I am also having my suspicions. What worries me the most is not the chest that was found alongside the woman's body parts, but rather some information I received about someone at the rectory. It's about Felix, the seminarian. Lord almighty, Felix, a murder suspect? But he's just... I didn't say he's a murderer. God forbid. Although the things I have heard about him lately... Lord forgive me. It's just a hunch. I have my reasons. You see, in the last week, I have received lots and lots of reports about his behavior. And I confess, I made an error of judgment when I considered him for a good candidate for the priesthood. I've been getting reports about his recent erratic behavior, even violent tendencies. There are also that he might have a certain fondness for his fellow students in an intimate manner. Even Father Josiah had told me that Felix had taken his friendship for him to an unhealthy level. But I am confident that with the help of our Lord, we will settle this, as we always did. To the Lord, that we will get to the bottom of it and hopefully clean the image of our parish, although I fear the worst. Now, there's only one thing I want you to do. I'm all ears, Your Eminence. Please do not leave the rectory. Let's keep a low profile. If the press comes by knocking on the door, don't answer. Let me handle this. I'll proceed with caution. After all, God forgive me, it's not the first time when I have to do this. Rest. Rest now. There are difficult days ahead waiting for us all. If His Eminence...
I felt as if the veil had been lifted from my eyes. What if something truly awful had occurred at the rectory and I witnessed it? Perhaps the trauma was too overwhelming, causing me to lose touch with reality. Could I have concocted this seemingly romantic affair as a coping mechanism? Then what was the real picture? What happened with Marina after we had tea?
Whoa! What the hell happened here? What the hell's all... See? What's up with these friggin' boy magazines? This is ridiculous. Is this some kind of joke? Father, forgive me. Pregnancy. I know about that already. Why is that up here? That's what I already read already. Now let's look in here. Ah, we gotta find a code for her suitcase, eh? Priesthood is over. Ain't gotta say that again. I clearly remember making tea before she arrived and having it together here. Am I delusional? I'll check here and downstairs. I'm going to check around downstairs. Something feels really off. I have the feeling that someone is toying with me. What the hell? I have the feeling that someone's playing a joke on me, and I don't like it at all. Even my bed is still made. Or is that made? Only a single glass of wine. Funny that. But yet my sash is gone. The chest is gone. Appointed in a hurry by the bishop, he was a compulsive liar and also got into trouble with the local authorities. After the rise of the mob, he quickly pretended to fight against the bands, only to be discovered fully involved in criminal activity. He was gunned down in a drive-by shooting. Are we gonna find out who smashed it? Someone was getting ready for a warm bath. What's going on down here? Bartholomew, although a beloved spiritual father for many, he fought against the inner demons, alcoholism. There are rumors of his sister from St. Sebastian's convent often bring him moonshine. Poor man succumbed to his vice, suffering terrible liver pain. That'll do it. It's likely Felix set up this scene. This representation of the Savior seems remarkably lifelike. I don't know why it gives me the creeps though. Under the white towel, the rest of the figure is made of wood. O Holy Immaculate Virgin, I beseech thee, do not allow poor Mariana's child to have perished. Work a miracle now on the eve of the birth of thy son. Felix, get your ass out here. The sound is really good in this game. What's going on here? What, seriously?
Amidst the frantic search for the missing victim's head, a new
Thank you,
threat
Felix,
looms over the
for the
city.
cologne you gave
The
me.
rising floodwaters unleashed by the storm. The old fish market, the epicenter of the gruesome discovery, now lies submerged, its dark corners concealing potential evidence crucial to solving the heinous crime. As the waters surge, locals dread the possibility that body parts may be further dispersed throughout the city, carried by the swift currents. This grim prospect fuels the mounting terror gripping the community, only adding to the fear that the perpetrator, emboldened by anonymity, may strike again with impunity. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, authorities work tirelessly to assuage public fears, urging citizens not to succumb to panic. While the floodwaters present an obstacle to the investigation, law enforcement remains undeterred in their pursuit of justice. With a growing list of suspects under scrutiny, every effort is being made to apprehend the perpetrator and bring closure to the grieving community.
Stop it, turn it off. Thank you, Felix, for the cologne you gave me, but I want you to know that I left it in your bedroom. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm not in the mood for trivial matters. I have a lot on my mind. I want you to understand that your friendship means a lot to me. It's not that I have something against you, but I am simply overwhelmed. Fucking Felix was trying to get a little clapback action. The tea is cold, and the aroma is strawberries? That's precisely correct. It's exactly as I placed it a few hours ago. The teacup's clean and the teapot empty, so it never left the table. Who's fucking with me then? Is that strawberry? It's strawberry. My presence on the streets would only raise suspicion. Josiah, you seem bothered. It's as if you don't know you. It's as if I don't know you anymore. I feel you're hiding something. Your behavior has changed lately, and I don't know what to make of it. You're nervous, and it seemed like nothing I do has effect on changing your mood. You're full of anger. I could feel that. Please talk to me. You know I'm your best friend, Felix. Felix? Felix is trying to be the presenter. Raznov Ramanali. Oh, I read that already. Oh, goodness. I hope this child is still alive. Perhaps Josiah is hiding him at his place. Considering his jumping and erratic behavior, anything could be possible. I read all this. The saw's gone now. I'd rather not. With no electricity down there and the wooden stairs in such a sorry state. Oh, that's what I was going to read. I was going to read this. Memorial. Dear students of the seminary and sisters of St. Mary's Convent, we are pleased to announce our intention to hold a memorial service in the near future commemorating the life of Father Abraham Marcus, followed by the conference addressing the influence of the demonic in today's world. Father Abraham Marcus, a dedicated priest, encountered profound struggles that ultimately led to his untimely passing. The service will feature a reflection of the bishop about the challenges faced by even the most devout among us. The exact date of the memorial and conference will be announced after Christmas. I'm sure they will ask me to say a few words while the subject of demonic isn't my preference, it is reality we must acknowledge. Father Abraham Marcus, the most controversial figure to have lived within the walls of this rectory. A convert to Christianity, a man of rare finesse, Father Abraham chose to end his life, wow, following a terrible scandal in which he was involved with a woman. It is suspected that he had a child whom he killed in an accident as the child was hit by his own car while he was driving. Wow. Poor bastard. Now you done snapped. Alrighty. No, there's not enough numbers. 10. Based on the date of her menstrual period, her estimated date of delivery is the 6th of October. So 06948. Zero six 10 1948. No. Well, poo-poo face. It's gotta be this. Jeez. I was just doing it wrong way. I was doing it backwards. A picture from when she was pregnant. It must have been taken a few months ago.
Despite his betrayal of vows, my prayers were for Josiah's soul and the safety of the innocent child. In the heat of the moment, driven by jealousy, a man may succumb into the depths of depravity, committing the most abominable acts. Could Josiah's hands be tainted with blood?
Uh-oh. I wonder who that is. Could be the inspector. At this hour? Well, well, well. Good evening, Father Matthias. Honestly, I wasn't expecting you to answer. Good evening. What seems to be the trouble? It's a bit late. Don't you worry about that, Father Matthias. I'm an old bachelor. No dame waiting for me at my doorstep. Got all the time in the world. Speaking of holy matrimony, Father. Why the collar but no ring? I mean, look at you. Young, dashing, well-spoken, well-respected around these parts. Surely you're due for some company. Come on now. Don't play coy with me, Father. We're all men here. Red blood pumping through those veins and all that. Sometimes the urge hits you like a freight train. All right, Father? And when you're parched, only the kiss of a beautiful redhead with green eyes can quench that thirst. And strawberries. Please, I get the gist. You're here to talk about the victim. Actually, I'm here to talk about you and your fellow clergymen. You see, Father, I don't play favorites. In my book, every one of you is a suspect. All of you had something to do with Mariana. But only one of you killed her. I just hope whoever did showed mercy and spared the child. We still don't know who the father is, but I've got my hunches. My sights are set on Father Josiah. Always stumbling around, half in the bag, with a temper to match. Not exactly saintly behavior if you ask me, Father. I tried having a chat with him earlier, but he was too deep in a bottle to make sense. We saw him sitting in the rain, his car parked with all sorts of odds and ends. I saw a teddy bear in there, fresh off the shelf. Got me wondering, what's a priest doing with that teddy bear? And then this is where the shiny new baby stroller. And then there's the shiny new baby stroller. Naturally, I took the liberty of poking around with my boys. I admit, it was a bit shoddy without a warrant. But hey, you did the same thing earlier, didn't you, Father? Yes, I admit, I also saw the teddy bear, and I had to look inside. Appreciate you for being honest, Father. However, you've been nosing around a bit more than you. You've been nosing around a bit more than you. We took the liberty to snoop through every nook and cranny, and I'll let you in. We found a lot of evidence, Father. Love letters dripping with passion between Mariana and Father Josiah, little trinkets and souvenirs, even books on fatherhood. Quite the treasure trove, I must say. Forgive me, I'm fighting the cold, and I'm doing all this talking. It's really killing my throat. Now picture this. A young priest tangled up in an affair with a pregnant woman. They keep slipping through my fingers, and then one night, she vanishes. Only for us to stumble upon her hacked up corpse. Alongside her remains, a solid oak chest belonging to the church where her lovers served. Father Josiah is drowning his sorrows in the rain, clutching a bottle for dear life. Is he the father? Could he plunge a knife in her heart? Now ease up. I'm not slapping cups on him yet. It's just a theory. A way of connecting the dots, if you will. After all, I could say the same about you. Couldn't I, Father? What? What do you mean? You're rather, Father. I can see it plain as day. That blank stare of yours, like you've seen things you wish you hadn't. You've just rolled back into town, haven't you? My boys caught wind of your little trip. Saw you slinking back from the outskirts. Funny how nobody noticed you slipping away. I must admit, I'm itching to know myself. Were you transporting something in the back of your truck, Father? A hefty oak chest, perhaps? I refuse to answer any of your questions. Please leave. Are you hiding something, Father? You are shaking. Did you do something to her? Where's her father? Where's her body, Father Matthias? What have you done to her, Father? Enough. The church will take care of this. Now please leave. We found her head, Father. The coroner said it looked like it was done with a hacksaw. That tells us a lot about the killer. It's one thing to swing an axe and be done with it, but using a hacksaw? That's a slow, deliberate act. It takes time. Precision. Apologies for the grim holiday cheer, Father. I wanted to handle this nice and easy, but you and your crew are giving me the runaround. I ain't fond of murderers, but I got a soft spot for those who own up to their sins. Seeing real remorse, tears flowing, it's almost touching. So here's the deal, Father. You got 1 hour. One of the three needs to confess. It might just spare you from the firing squad.
Captain Arbogast threatened me. He demanded a confession, despite insinuating that he suspected Father Josiah and perhaps Felix. I knew he actually had his eyes on me. But how could I confess to something I haven't done? I wasn't in good conscience, ready to do that. Instead, I proceeded to look around for evidence that would tie either Josiah or Felix to her death.
Oh, we're gonna fucking set somebody up? I'm not confessing to shit. I'll look around for evidence that would either frame Josiah or Felix to her death. Not me. I ain't going down for shit. Yeah, we looked at that already. Oh, but all the boy magazines. That's Felix written all over that shit. So boom, it's Father Josiah. See? Felix is passing all that shit around. Felix, on the other hand, keeps magazines with men on the cover. Done and done. Don't need to search anymore. It's right there. Josiah. What the fuck? Possession. Possession is a state in which a person's body is under complete control of a demonic entity. This control extends to an individual's actions, speech, and behavior, effectively usurping their autonomy. Possession is considered a grave spiritual affliction, requiring the intervention of trained clergy, specifically exorcists, who employ ritual prayers and sacraments to liberate the possessed individual from the influence of demon and restore their spiritual well-being.
Christ, that damned fool. I was incredibly lucky that the blade didn't touch any of my vital organs.
Looks like he still gouged you pretty good, though. I better patch up the wounds. I need something sterile and something to soothe the pain. My clothes were stained with blood. I guess so. Josiah, there's an unspoken weight between us, isn't there? I can sense your inner turmoil as if it mirrors my own. The struggle, that constant battle against the desires, the night spent tossing and turning, wrestling with your demons, They haunt me as much as they do you. This is downright scandalous. Felix may have interpreted Josiah's mood as a sign of something else. Sound like Josiah, or Felix. A little on the horny side. And he's laying all these... And he's like... So what am I supposed to do? And he's laying all these magazines around trying to persuade the little guy thing. Kind of look down at it. Great. There are no more pills. So let's not take the bottle out. Let's leave it up there so somebody else can find it. Empty. Come on. Man, oh man. Well, probably Father Josiah left it in here. I'll take a sip. It'll help me relax.
I patched the wound as best I knew how. It was sort of painful, but not as painful as the realization that my friend, Father Josiah, may have been the one who murdered Marina. It was at that moment that I decided to call the police and voice all my concerns.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't waste any time. I'll call Captain Arbogast and voice my concerns. This time had gone too far. It's time I tell my side of the story. Yeah, I suppose it would help to get dressed first, huh? Make sure there ain't nothing else tossed around in my room. Trying to pinpoint shit on me. There's no tone. Blasted phone, right when I need it the most. What am I gonna do? I'm wounded. Father Josiah is drunk, violent, and armed with a knife. I don't feel safe at all. What am I gonna do now? Take this poker and clock him upside the head. Let's write out my memoir. Felix's room is open. Felix. Hey. Hey, sorry for not joining your prayer at church. I had something important to attend to. No worries. But wait a second. Good heavens, what happened to you? You're wounded. Are you alright? You look dreadful. Christ, you should see a doctor immediately. Please, don't start again. You always do this. I can handle it on my own. Goodness. Really, you need to stop. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. You're exhausted. And that wound, what happened? I'm fine. Please forgive me. I feel uneasy. All of the news on the radio... Ah, yes, I understand the grim news. What can I say? You shouldn't have subject yourself to that. I understand you perfectly. Who on earth thought it'd be wise to broadcast all those gruesome details of the murder on Christmas Eve, just when children are awaiting Santa? It's utterly thoughtless, especially during a time meant for joy and celebration. Just try to ignore it, Father. Let's focus on the warmth of the season and the joy it brings. By the way, I must go to the Covenant. Important matters to attend to regarding tomorrow's service. I have to check if we received the flowers we ordered from last week. Won't be gone long. Have some rest and take care of yourself. Take some painkillers. I don't like that wound. See you in the morning, Father. Understood. By the way, what happened to your stutter? Oh, the phone in your room broke too? What a coincidence. I'd offer, but mine is out of order as well. It's been broken for a week. I regrettably neglected fixing it. I have spoken with someone to come by and look into it. Speaking of, I heard your phone ringing a couple times today. It made me wonder if someone was trying to reach me. Did anyone happen to ask for me? No. By the way, have you seen Father Josiah? Yes, unfortunately. He was drunk. He knocked on my door some time ago. I attempted to talk some sense into him, but he was rambling incoherently, completely inebriated. Poor Father Josiah. I've never seen him like this. Tears streaming down his face. He kept muttering about love before staggering off. He's had his struggles with alcohol, but this time, it's as though he's lost control. He's such a gentle soul. Who knows? Perhaps the radio reports about the murder affected him. All those gruesome details. It's difficult not to be deeply affected. Now, I really have to go. Promise me. You'll steer clear of the radio, have some rest, and take care of that wound, alright? I promise. See you in the morning. God bless. Felix leaving the rectory at this hour? Something tells me I need to search his room. He's definitely hiding something. He's locked it. He never does that. What's he hiding? I'll force it open. At this point, good manners don't matter. I'll figure out an excuse later when he returns. A few minutes later. Where the hell's the door? Oh, I'm assuming it's right there and I locked myself in. Let's test his phone first. I had hoped I could call Captain Arbogast with Felix away, but bad luck. His phone is dead, like I'm gonna be if I take too long. Some sort of sleeping pills and insignificant quantities. The bottles are empty, as well as the painkillers from the bathroom. What if Felix mixed the tea plants with the pills? Quite possible. Wisdom of the Elders. A venerable elder steeped in wisdom counseled the brother against the sin of pride. Yet the brother, ensnared by the blindness of his own thoughts, retorted, "Forgive me, Father, for pride finds no haven within me." To this the sage elder replied, "In what manner could you starkly unveil your own pride, my child, than by such a response? Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." Truth. Ouch. I've read somewhere that demons love the scent of violets. Odd. Spiky. What a horrible weather. Excuse me. Many young men turned away from decadence and even joined monasteries. The local gangs laid down their weapons and the violence in the streets seemingly ended. For the first time in years, Father Simon held processions across the main street, and hundreds joined the march for peace. However, God called this blessed man to his side too early. He died asphyxiated with carbon monoxide in the same room where I live. Requiescat in peace. Ironic that. He asphyxiated in the same room that you were in. Medicine and fate. Modern advancements in medicine are truly remarkable. Yet, just recently, my friend Adrian sought my guidance regarding one of the patients struggling with traumatic memories from wartime service. I suggested confession. 2 days later, Adrian sent me a letter of gratitude. After the priest absolved his patients of sins in God's name, he could see joy radiating from the patient's face. In moments like these, when silence can benefit from a touch of spiritual support, as I often like to say, an intriguing tale, but I fear that Felix will never lay his hands upon someone's head and absolve them for their sins. He will never become a priest. There's a safe inside. I could try to force it open, but what am I going to tell Felix? To vandalize his room? Yeah. I said, bro, you're not right. What are you hiding back here?
The identity of the victim discovered hours ago at the fish market has finally been established. Marina Constanza. Her dismembered body has just been transported to Central Hospital for a thorough examination in a desperate attempt to further analyze the brutal murder. Meanwhile, her grieving husband remains in a state of profound shock, grappling with the horrifying reality of his loss. According to her husband, she had just given birth to a baby boy 2 months ago. The search for answers has been reluctantly halted for the evening, with plans to resume at the first light of morning. Despite the grim discovery of the body parts, one crucial element remains conspicuously absent: Marina's baby. Despite relentless efforts by both officials and volunteers, the whereabouts of the innocent boy remain shrouded in mystery, fueling chilling speculation of kidnapping, murder, or even falling prey to possible predation by wild animals. The widowed husband clings to fading hope, yearning to locate the remains of their precious child. Whatever the resolution of this case may be, his desperate wish is to reunite mother and child in a final solemn embrace, laying them both to rest in a Christian burial, albeit in the shadow of unimaginable horror.
No exorcism. Am I trained to be the first one to approach a situation with skepticism? We wouldn't want someone with severe mental afflictions to be subjected to rituals that may themselves have even been more dangerous impact on the person who actually needs special medication. On the other hand, what worries me the most is that the devil and his demons would gladly take advantage of someone's mental illness to deceive the priests and those around the victim. Seems to be a reflection of demonic possession and mental illness. I must say I agree with this. Felix does his homework and with dedication and wisdom. So give me something to light this. Right there, matches.
Would you look at this? What kind of twisted fantasy are you living? This is stuff only a priest should possess.
Good heaven. I knew something was not right. These towels are stained with blood. Oh Lord. I'm not touching them. If only the phone would work, I would immediately call the police. I sense there's something incriminating evidence. Just wait, Felix. You'll pay for this shit. Felix enjoys elegance, perhaps a bit too much. I prefer simplicity and humility, just like St. Francis. Father Leonard Martin, a distant relative of mine who inspired me to choose the path. He was, for many years, a simple monk before heeding the call of the actual bishop who ordained him. He is known for founding St. Mary's Convent, where he helped rehabilitate and give new chance to many women who were led astray in their lay life. Many of the nuns were given a new chance in life. Tragically, he was found dead in the confessional one morning by one of the sisters. His death remains a mystery to this day. Gospel fragment. And behold, a Canaanite woman from the region came out and cried, "Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David. My daughter is severely possessed by a demon." But he did not answer her a word. The rest of the text is missing, but I recognize it. It's from Matthew 15:22. Strange how everything resolves around demonic possession. This is a top quality clerical collar. Where did he get it from? He stole it from my room. What's inside? What's in the box? A stole similar to mine. In fact, it is mine. But these are my things. Distinctions I received for my achievements. He stole these from me. Lord, he shouldn't have this in his room. This is a ciborium where I kept a consecrated host. As for when I visit the sick or dying and give them communion. Felix. That's where I was looking for earlier. Communion. Way earlier, back when I was having wine with her. I need a key. Something tells me that Felix is hiding something. What the hell was that scratching just then? There's something else underneath there? Nope. What's this? Oh, that's... He could have ground all the medication and mixed it all up into a tea, and upon brewing the tea, it would have resulted in a powerful sedation. Or poison. But why would he have done that? Did Felix try to poison me? I think that's pretty apparent. I forced it open, now the door won't stay locked. I hope this chair will hold for a few minutes while I look around. Trying to find this key now. I heard something fall over here. Oh, it turned. Oh, there's the key. Doi. Oh, what was it? 1522? Oh, I did it wrong. Proverbs and Matthew. This side should have been 1522. I don't remember where I saw that. What was it? Under here. 1618. Let's see. 16, 18, 15, 22. Uh-oh. Josiah.
I pleaded with him to stay away, to drop the knife, but the man wouldn't listen. I was frantically waving the revolver towards him when suddenly... At that moment, I felt as if the devil had finally won. There was no reason for me to live. I was ready to put an end to it all when suddenly...
The last confession. The confession serves as a path to reconcile with God and cleanse the soul of the penitent. This is the first step towards spiritual restoration. In the sacrament of confession, confidentiality is paramount, with the priest solemnly committed to upholding the secrecy of each confession in accordance with the laws of the Church.
Here I am, with Josiah's death weighing heavily on my soul. But it feels like it was bound to happen. I know it's difficult to accept, but he made 2 attempts on my life. It was purely self-defense. However, what I can't comprehend is why I'm being unjustly accused of Marina's murder. Why doesn't anyone believe I am innocent?
It's noble that you've chosen to confess your sins. However, your story doesn't quite add up. Lord, please, do not forsake me. I've been repeating this over and over. Arbogast and his henchmen are pressuring me to confess to a murder I didn't commit. It was divine providence that led me to discover the baby in Felix's room just before they arrested me. I did not kill Marina. I stand by my innocence with every fiber of my being, and I'll go to my grave proclaiming it. Can't you see? That's exactly what they wanted, to paint me as a demented murderer. The whole charade was set up to pin her murder on me. This entire scandal was orchestrated from the get-go. You've got to grasp the sheer malice at play here. Felix's twisted fixation on demonic possession. He's a homosexual. Calm down. Let's focus. Take a deep breath and... Don't you dare tell me to calm down. I'm the one in handcuffs, not you. My life hangs in the balance here. Blood has been shed. And if they brush aside my story, despite the mountains of evidence I have, I'll be facing death. I refuse to die as for a crime I didn't commit. I've been telling you all along there's a conspiracy at play here. Even his eminence himself confided in me about Felix's dark incantations, his volatile temper. He was fixated on Josiah. He has solid reasons to kill her. Listen, you have to clear your mind in. What kind of confession is this, Father? Am I not permitted to share what burdens my soul? Since when did the priest dictate the penitent should confess? You will hear me out. My mind is clearer now than it's ever been. The authorities possess irrefutable evidence of Father Josiah's involvement with that woman. When Felix, nothing short of depraved murderer, learned of this, he snapped and killed her. Don't ask me how it happened. All I know is that she visited me to discuss her affair with Josiah. I made tea using a pack that was likely tampered with by Felix with his sleeping pills. There's no other explanation for what transpired afterwards. Most likely, after we lost consciousness, he murdered her. You claim the tea downstairs remained untouched when you returned from the cemetery. I told you, Father, there are aspects that elude my comprehension. My mind is in turmoil. The devil has been manipulating me, you see, exploiting my vulnerable state. He instilled false images in my mind, deeds I never committed. Listen, your story still lacks coherence. Now, it's time to humble yourself and confess. Damn it, I refuse to confess to anything. You must understand, you are battling the forces of evil. There's a curse looming here over this parish. We all need to repent and hold daily Latin Mass. The premises requires an exorcism. Justice will prevail both on earth and in heaven. We must purge all the corrupt elements tarnishing the church's reputation. And it all has to start with Felix's incarceration. If this is what you want to hear, know that Felix has already been arrested. Really? Glory to Almighty God, praise to the Lord and the Immaculate Virgin. Why was I not informed of this sooner? And why am I still restrained? How could His Eminence the Bishop allow the secular authorities to degrade and insult one of the esteemed priests of the Church? How dare they ridicule me? They are oblivious to the fact that I, Father Matthias...
Felix, that is enough! You are not Father Matthias Martin.
What?
On that fateful afternoon, you received a phone call from Marina. She wanted to talk about her relationship with Josiah and came over with her baby. They planned to leave that night, yet your mind conjured a different image of her. Alluring, flirtatious, daring. In truth, she was merely a troubled soul seeking a fresh start. Regrettably, the phone in my room was broken, diverting the call to yours as we share the same landline. Alas, fate dictated that it was you who answered. I dare not say the murder was premeditated. You snapped upon hearing of Marina and Josiah's relationship. Her tale of their love likely struck you like a thunderbolt. The sight of their child overwhelmed you, serving as a harsh reminder that your desires would never be fulfilled. You dragged her body down into the basement, and you proceeded to dismember her with a sword. Your inner demons conjured up this seemingly intimate encounter with her, perhaps as a facade to conceal your denial of what you've done. While I was at the chapel conducting the midnight service, you loaded the chest into your truck and drove to the old bridge. You claimed to have gone to the old cemetery with the intention of burying her corpse, but the chest mysteriously vanished. The truth is, when you arrived at the old cemetery, there was no chest in your truck. That's because you disposed of it by throwing it over the bridge. That's how the currents from upstream washed away all the body parts into the city. Father Josiah waited for Marina to arrive, but when he saw the stroller and heard the news of her corpse being found, he lost it. It wasn't difficult to piece everything together. It was a miracle, though, that you spared the child, whom I found in the basement. I locked him safely in my room and went straight to the police. You were arrested right after you found the baby. Praise the Lord. I dread to think what you could have done to him.
As much as I hate it, this is the truth. What in the world are you talking about? What typical game are you playing, Felix? Jesus says once, this is no game. My life hangs in the balance. Why, for heaven's sakes, are you wearing a clerical shirt and a blessed soul upon your shoulders? It is forbidden. You are not a priest. You have to understand and accept the truth. Man up. You are lying. I refuse to believe your story. I refuse to believe it. You hear me? Your tale is nothing but deceit. It's vile and twisted. You are no Father Matthias Martin. Despite your pretense, you will not escape justice. You've been colluding with Josiah all along, orchestrating a scheme to frame me from murder. You are the filth of the secular world, seeking to undermine the authority of the Holy Church. You are the embodiment of the degradation society. Felix, even if you continue pretending to be someone you're not, the outcome will still be the same. But I don't want to go to prison. Yes, I confess before the Lord that I have faltered. There are many times when I lose control. I've immersed myself for too long in my fantasies, allowing them to overpower me, and I didn't even try to resist. I indulged in sin. I reveled in it. It was intoxicatingly sweet. Do not despair. There's always hope. In time, you will heal. Heal? From what? Are you suggesting, Felix, that I am insane? Of course. That would be a brilliant scheme. Throw me in the asylum forever. Yes. Felix, carry out the devil's bidding. Attempt to tarnish the reputation of the church, you serpent. But mark my words, this world is transient. But my holy church will not crumble under the corrupt influence of wretches like you. Oh, the sacrifices I have made for my beloved church. How fervently I wish to rectify the wrongs and purge the church of corrupt elements like yourself. But alas, it was all in vain. You'll get nowhere like this, Felix. Snap out of it. You're stronger than this. Oh God. Yes, I'm stronger than this. But all those dreams of being famous and admired, I just wanted to be loved by everyone, just like you are. Oh, how messed up am I? I've made my own life a nightmare. If only I'd asked for some help when I needed it. How silly of me to think I could be like you. To believe I could be anything in this world. Being so proud. I've always been told by people around me that I'm the best. That I can achieve anything in the world if I try hard enough. Oh, how arrogant. But it was all lies. I believed them, and now look at me. I've done something despicable. There is always hope for redemption. It is brave of you to have confessed, Felix. Confess? I have not confessed to anything, you wretch. The charade ends now. Let's get it over with. I request to be taken from here. But let anyone hear this. I throw myself to the wolves as an innocent, defenseless sheep. I, Father Matthias Martin, embrace the ultimate sacrifice.
You see, I'm hesitant to talk about this, but the rumors are true. I am a priest. I am Father Matthias Martin. And as I look at your face, your expression speaks volumes, young man. You have lived a sinful life.
If it is true what they say, that you are a priest, then I'd like to unburden my soul.
Ah, my child, how brave of you. Come, kneel before me. Fear not, our exchange shall be brief and entirely confidential.